Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zielonka. Today we are picking up right where we left off. I'm on my way right now to the shop to pick up a mulcher. I know last week I said I was going to save a bit and buy a bigger one, just because the thought of driving around with a 1 meter width made me want to throw myself in front of the tractor. But I've had a bit of a change of perspective, and I actually don't mind driving around. You know, we've still only got a small field, so it's not like we've got acres and acres of land that we need to cover. We're going to deal with this. Yes, it is smaller than the tractor. Well, not as wide as a tractor, which kind of looks a little bit pathetic, but it's going to do the job. Sorry. Ooh. It'll do the job that we need it to do for now. But let's get this over to the farm. We'll go around our field once, see what else needs doing. I don't know if we'll have to do anything else on our field this week. We can also have a look at the mushrooms, see if they've produced anything. I can't remember when we put them in. I think it was last month. So we'll see if there's anything starting to build up there. We won't sell them just yet, because I think it makes sense to keep hold of them until we've got the best selling price, or at the very least until we have a few pallets to sell. It doesn't make sense just taking one pallet. Be a nice little bump. I think we still have another month till the sheep can start producing wool, so still in a bit of a waiting game. If we can get this field mulched, that'll be a job well done, and then I think we can get ahead until the, what's it called? What have we got there? Soybeans? Move ahead till the soybeans are ready to harvest. Oh, good lord, look at that. That's a lot of lines. That is a lot of lines. I think I'm just going to have to get through this as quickly as I can, and then I will definitely not be showing the whole process for this one. Oh no, I can't even drive straight. Bear with me. Get onto the right line. There we go. Okay. Let's crack on with this and see how long it takes. Okay. What I've decided to do here is sell this extra field that had the hay drying on it. I've tried to mop up a little bit of it, make sure this is still on our land. I figure it's, you know, I've got 71,000 for it, so that's 71,000 that's just sort of sitting doing nothing, which we could probably get another mushroom thing, mushroom shed, which I think I'm going to do, as a matter of fact. Just have a quick look at what else we've got here. Spinnery. That would be what I need to turn that wool into cloth. That would probably be quite handy, thinking about it. What do I think? What do I think? That's a good question. Not much. I reckon this is probably a good investment. Shall we do something with the products that are coming off? Tell you what, I'm gonna first move this cultivator. You may have noticed that I've got other contracts going on right now. I don't know if I'm planning on showing what we've done because it's just leased equipment just so that we can get a bit of money going. I figured the mulching was taking so... I tell you what, I did one lap of the headland with the mulcher and decided life is too short to be using a 1 meter width. So I went and did a tedding contract, which I probably will show because I use my own equipment. And then I just leased a couple of things to try and get a bit of money going in the background. So I've done like a rock break-in, I've got a ploughing contract going, I've got a spinach harvesting going. And hopefully that'll bring in a little bit of money. When the sheep grow up a bit, they'll start producing a bit more wool. Could maybe even get some more sheep, another pasture at some point. And that'll start turning the wool into fabric, and then we can maybe even get the little shed and start turning the fabric into clothes. But that'll just give us a little bit more income from the products that we've got. Can we do anything with the mushrooms? Is there like a... Let's get the tractor out of the way. Get it off the land that we're able to use. Oh, still going. Okay. Anything that can be done with mushrooms? Probably not, I would have thought. You get a cement factory for... Okay, so that's not turning it into lime, because this little thing down here, pretty sure that turns stone into lime. Which would be quite useful. Might get that and then just go and grab myself a quick stone contract, lease the equipment, and then we can do that. Put this over here somewhere. Yeah. Not too in the way. So yeah. I was thinking about getting a grain mill. We can't afford that now, so that's out of the question. We could get a small grain mill and just get the wheat going instead of getting I'll turn this thing. Instead of getting the chickens like I was planning to, there we go. Well, didn't leave myself many options there. Many choices. I just went for it, which was probably not smart, but we never claim to be smart here on this channel. Try and do a bit of landscaping to tidy that up a bit. Yeah. We're going to go against nature. We're just going to concrete over the whole lot. What we do. This is just going to be our production area. So it doesn't need to be too pretty. Don't want to go into the sheep though. Nice. And yeah, this weird spacing looks weird now. What I wanted to do was leave enough space for a tractor or a combine to turn around in this field. Because I find I always end up putting something too close to the field and then driving into it. It's like with sheds and storage and productions, anything like that. I always put them too close to the field. Just trying to think ahead a bit. That's annoying. Why is that not smoothing out? Well, we've done something. Let's go and fill this this grain. What's it called? The word's lost from my brain now. That was quick. I'm going to fill this up with some wheat and then get some production going. Still in the same amount of debt. We only just sold the land to get this money, so I don't. Well, we can't empty the thing because we took more than a full trailer. From the field. Sorry, I'm just looking all about trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here, so. Oh, that wasn't smart. Okay, the tipper is, I think, on the left. Try and come at this right. I mean left. Oh, I need to open that, don't I? Okay. There we go. Figuring things out eventually. Fill this up a little bit. How much can it take? See if it can take that whole thing. It might do, you know. How's that on space? Okay, nowhere near full. Right. What was that? Wheat. Okay. Wheat flour. Activate, and we're keeping it. Yep, that's good. We don't have much wool anyway, so I don't know if it's worth throwing that in there yet. Probably is, really. Yeah. Why not? Let's just let this tractor turn around, make sure we're not getting in its way. It's nearly done, look. I don't know why when the worker does it, they don't leave any tracks in the field. When I do it, you see that on the right? It's just because I'm that heavy. Just can't help it really, can I? Yeah. I'll weigh the tractor down. It's only a couple of tons, but my weight just pushes it that little bit further so it breaks the ground. What can you do? Okay. Let me see if there's any stone. Oh, there is. Perfect. I'll borrow the items for that. In fact, I'm pretty sure Let's have a quick look. I'm pretty sure I put on a cheaper stone picker. I did. Not quite cheap enough, but I could certainly buy one of those and then use this little lime producer. We should have gone with the trailer first. Just get the trailer over there. Where are we going? Yeah, you know what? Do this a smart way. Put the trailer over there first. Okay, so the Fiat is finished in the field with the mulcher. It's primed and ready. Lime is good. Fertilizer, not so good. I suppose we could do that. I don't know if the soybeans need the nitrogen. I can't remember what it was, but I know that there's something that doesn't. I could do it anyway though. No harm in making the soil a little bit more fertile. Can I get into this shed to grab this? Probably. But can I do it? Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to get some fertilizer. We'll get some fertilizer, get this field nice and sprayed, and then hopefully finish up our contracts, fill up the stone, the lime. I need to remember what that thing's called. The lime maker. And then I think we'll be able to roll into next month. I don't know how much more there will be left to do, but I want to see if the field, how much longer that's got left. I think it's a couple of months, but we can check anyway. So yeah, we'll get those done for now and see where we're at. 93%. We've got a full trailer full of spinach. Let's see how much we get bonus. Bear in mind that we've leased the equipment and we've had workers on this field, so we're just sort of paying the difference really with the extra. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, 3,500, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Collect. Let's fill up this windmill with the rest of the wheat, or however much wheat we can get in it. Looks like another full trailer. Yeah. I don't know how much we've got left. Probably not a lot. Let's see if we can fill up this mill. Where am I? Productions. Okay, so we've got lime being produced. There's not a massive capacity on that, so even though we only produced a few stones, it actually filled it up, I don't know, about a third? Which is not bad. The wall is being used very slowly, so I think, yeah, that's going to be fine. Got another 3,000 litres of capacity. How much have we got? Wheat. Oh, we might as well just empty that out. Yeah. Okay, nice. And just go and drop whatever's spawned from the sheep into the spinnery. Switching over the attachment. Only a little bit, but it will keep it going that extra bit longer through the month. That's the main thing. And this tractor's probably going to end up sticking around here for a bit because it's only on with the forklift. Or the pallet fork. Okay. We've got everything going then. Pretty sure that's everything. I'm not going to check, but I feel fairly confident that that's it. Okay, let's move into next month and we'll see how far we're progressing with our productions and the soybeans. Quick look at the fields. Okay, not quite there. Maybe 1 or 2 months. When should we be able to harvest it? Okay, 2 months. It's going to be a while before we can plant the soybeans in the other field there. Nothing left, nothing yet from the... Oh, look at the sheep. Big fat sheep. Yes. There we go. I don't know if we have to set something so that auto spawns. I don't know how it works. I might just buy a trailer quickly. You got any trailer? Not in the sale, obviously. Of course not. Why would there be anything that I need in the sale? It'll probably be there tomorrow though. There's a little trailer there. That'll probably do. That one looks a bit bigger. What do I want? I want it to match the... Oh, do I want it to match the... Why are we just getting everything in orange? Why have we done that? Okay. Well, I'll go and grab that. But I think that's where we're going to end the episode. Load everything up and see when the best selling month is for the flowers. Flowers? The flower. What am I talking about? Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.